All right, 7th grade. I want to show you how to make a barn in 2-point perspective. On Schoology, you guys have a handout that looks like this, and it tells you step by step how we're going to create the barn with the regular roof on it. So we're going to go through that today, and here we go. So first step, of course, like always, we're going to put a horizon line on here. Now your horizon line is going to be above half, maybe about 1/3 of the way down. Just put it across there like that. Don't forget to put your right vanishing point on there and your left vanishing point on there, because that's where everything is going to go to. So that's step one, putting the horizon line and your 2 vanishing points on there. Step number 2 on your worksheet is to put a vertical line on your paper. Now I'm not going to put this in the center, although you could, but I'm going to put it just slightly off center to the left a little bit. And you can go to the right, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put a vertical line here. I'm going to start it below the horizon line, and I'll make it about that long. Okay, that's step 2. Step number 3 then, and actually, you know what, I'm going to make this a little bit shorter. There we go. Step 3 then is going to be top of the vertical to the vanishing point. So just like making a regular box. We don't know where it ends yet, so just draw it on there. And do the same on the other one. And now I'm going to go steps 4, or excuse me, that's step 3, that's step 4, step 5 and 6 are going to be these 2 right here, according to your worksheet that you got. And if you want to print that worksheet off, you most certainly can if it's easier to look at. Otherwise, you'll have to bounce back and forth through Schoology. So we got those lines going on so far. And now we're on step number 7 and 8. 7 is going to be the width of your barn. So that's going to be on, in this case, I'm going to put it on the left side. Step number 8 is going to be the length of your barn, and you can make that as long as you want. You can see it's definitely longer than the other side of it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase my lines that I no longer need. Again, make sure you draw lightly so you can easily erase everything on your page. That brings us now to step number 9. So step number 9 is what we're going to do is we need to find the center point peak of our roof. So what I'm going to do is I need to find the center of this plane right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from this far corner here, the upper left-hand corner, to the lower right-hand corner, and I'm going to put a line there. Then I'm going to do the opposite, going from the upper right-hand corner to the lower left-hand corner, and I can put an X on my paper. Now I can see where the center of that is. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a guideline. Again, this is a guideline, so draw it light. I'm going to draw it dark on the camera so you guys can see it. There's my guideline. So that's step number 9. Step 10 then is going to be, oh actually step 10 is the line that I put up there. So step 9 is the X, step 10 is the line. Now, what we're going to do with this line, you're going to determine where you want your roof on your barn to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a point on here anywhere I want, and I'm just going to go here. I'm going to draw it dark so you guys can see it back there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just connect this to the top of my box, and I'm going to draw it beyond that because there's going to be a little slight overhang also. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Again, please draw these lightly so you can erase those easily. So there's steps 11 and 12. Now I'm going to do step 13, which is going to be the top of my roof, and that's going to go down, in this case, to the vanishing point over on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I don't know where that ends yet. Now step 14, I'm going to go down and put an overhang on my barn as well. So you can see that this is the original top of the box, but I'm going to go lower than that. I'm going to put a line right about here. I'm going to go beyond the outside point of that. And then step 15 is going to be putting the back side of the roof on there. Now the back side of the roof is going to be parallel to this diagonal line we made here for the roof. So I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to line it up with the roof, and I'm going to slide this over. And my stopping point is going to be the top of the right side corner of the original box. So I put that on there, and now I can draw my line for my roof over there. Now we got that done, so you can see now I need to erase those. And I'm also going to erase this line right here. So I'm going to get rid of this line. It's no longer needed.